This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
And Martin, can I borrow a chop house in my Ntie? Amansan Ntie Saturday morning on Kessben. And O'Shea, Ntie being so, our Kessben 92.9. Sir, Owen cry ha, your circle. Udo circle interchange in the soa. Ubunsa 9 for fast that towers. Masroha, your 4th floor. And your war, and I will come as so, you were doomed as in the house from Anna Nebuati studio. And a honso so. UTB our Kessben 93.3 and say over television your satellite and the DJ box also. Do you know so best can TV no benya Kessben TV and UTA to Ntie. Amansan nyina etie in the studio and pay Dr. Franklin Kwesi security analyst and consultant. Kojado and Amotin policy and governance analyst and Professor Kwaku Mensa Mawuto and she dean School of Graduate Studies and University of Professional Studies and Minsubidi the Kwabena Ekuo Kwati with me Afremi honorable. Now over to me the message number my WhatsApp number no 0550 596 929 0550 596 929 and SMS don't say 0550 567 929. Niamode aba e Facebook menken kan kakra mi ana mko prof ho na ya to aso but obetimi akọ Facebook Kessben TV na o de comment aba na wa share ama onuan so etie bi Kwame ewa for was why the money MBB government generated okay producer say memra prof so answer baba kan ma beka prof but akwa babio.
Thank you
Mamintio
Let me say, my Ntie has phone na. Ntie has phone na.
Very necessary.
Now, there's going to be smile. A big smile. Now, and Crawford on fufu best and your mama sama. Now, that what it's all him say has the. You cry in Ghana. So him say. The oldest club in Ghana. I mean, yes, you in Ghana cry.
And yes, move on to me. Move on to me. Let's say akwakurabia na bobra.
Well, yeah, sorry say your Bob brother, and your Bob brother. Now, you answer for Africa, can I
continental champions,
masters?
Yes.
What I said, yeah, Bob Bramo, Bia, CNN crowd, a Kotoka cry and boom, we do a CNN Suda. Yes, CNN Cramo rating globally, and your Bob rapper.
Okay,
that just by the way.
I've grown in it.
Ochina, my guy said, and Crawford, one fufu best and your mama sama. Yeah, the name, the quiet. So him say
that kind of credible could you sukra to me.
All right. I'm saying
yes, prof.
Make
sure full prices.
Yeah, make sure me penny for me now. Let me say one of the issues I me flag it out no. Me I kasa no say politicians be catch us say full day. You buy better swa. And you no cre. Na one intimi nyehwe. The other way around is that I want to correct this notion. They can do something.
Okay.
You know what they can do? The other leg is that when they come and tell you that we will reduce fuel, okay, ask them, how will you reduce the fuel?
92.9.
Because for the years, and I'm very happy to say, one man, like the historical antecedent of the fuel prices, none of them have been able to prevail by fulfilling their promises. None of them. Offer papa ko for the na offer papa a friend say at almost there. From a friend say a very low price to over about 300%. Now offer papa Muhammad adie na over picky 8 over corner about 14 to 15 cedis.
15 cedis.
Offer your papa nanado there. Also me reduce it
from 15 to 15 to 32.
Thank you. I mean more than 100%. So that's it. Now I'm not the type I may pay the issue of analyzing failure. We failure or failure me. Failure, but those shouldn't be the benchmark. The issue is that over 2 years, nanka odi ose yem boy yensem emawa nanka odi memma yentum. What I say went to me amano went to me reducing na my baby ona na so ya be boy yensem ama. But me can tell me say we dey went to me that increment very high na me dey low. That shouldn't be the benchmark for assessment. Now you see, Minya Ekasano, the various variables are influencing the fuel price. And them say, ye chre, Kessben them say, Moya de opa in education. When they come and tell you, say, very reduce fuel, Bisano, there are three major factors. The fuel price on the global market, the exchange rates. Exchange rate, no. The performance of your currency, and the ability of the country to refine your oil. Ghana says that's a third one because see, nanka and you say you two fango krum ha nanka refinery cry another venture. This capital Austria and two fango. Now so one more refinery.
Okay.
And yeah, two fango it because no one more refinery. You see, the countries one munishi, but they have the capacity to refine. Say I buy because the member and as I say politician because so party because so member full price across ra. Beside say anyebia
Akofoma.
Akofoma. Anyebia no pacho. Do you have a plan of refining your crude oil na your two hana? Only plan bia obwa ontimi. Number 2. We say anyebia or control global market na only be. Global market the interplay has several variables. And it's always constant. Now the other one, the performance of the currency. No, it is incumbent on government policy to ensure say your currency will be stable. Now, government policy also depends on the leadership will to ensure that the people in the country are you okay? Are attracted to our domestic products. The strength of a currency is the consumption of so now Ntie FN say one of the sister stations now and papa na me kwadwuma na me drive it na kana me say me friend na me can so me rebuke no say no he was critiquing the system. The system no friend say yes still depreciate. Now my example say na auto flour I just make this week auto Valentine flour in pounds now 70 pounds no it was almost 7 cities or something cities. Nane boarding. Because why show? Nanka open flour to. And I got flour online 70 pounds. No, what must I say? So and yet about the currency so and yet a buying the penchant of the people for foreign products. A higher currency no by see nina no ejina a buying so because a buying it to me man say but share or mine also. So every politician must have a policy on how to stabilize the currency against the dominating foreign currency. Well, yeah, Ufri Ghana per CD, paper, me buana. But dollar no, and one what they call it the global trading currency. Any pounds no. Ntie edu baby say ye careful once a man. We should subject our politicians. What is here? To some of the scrutiny, say, what policy do you have for us when it comes to how to stabilize our currency? Now, media makers say, one woman try say, what be bibi? What is here? But we should continue to tell them and help them as to how they must manage it. Now,
yes,
sir. And paying and common in here, Ghana for development purposes.
Yeah.
Now, my name is flagging my baby out now. I just want to submit on them before I come with my own one. Now, your papa cannot say na your papa Baini.
Dr. Baini.
Dr. Baini. Honorable
Kessben 92.9.
Yeah, this honorable about 90% or about a large number.
Some of them.
Some of them. But me dear, and also no me who is how. Well, we also have to know whether they have the capacity as a country to do what we are saying. And as a country, if we assess their capacity needs, not say there's a gap, then we have to address it. Wow. Because near to Obama one, and he said Ghana for until say, yeah, but a Juma war year or parliament one say. Satam no announce no be an ETSU. But till date, no, they don't know the responsibilities of an MP. Ntie one at two bar, they vote based on propaganda. Area show my dream.
Okay.
But you see that time has come. It was said Ghana for who said parliamentarians no Emma Ghana.
Okay.
One criteria partners of development. What I say, development in localities are supposed to be orchestrated, initiated, executed by district assemblies, municipal assemblies. Now MPD road there. By saying MP road ama.
So I know MP na dey the photo. Akoka road no. And ode abokro na bonte. Nti wo de ufa Kumasi nkra kwa so a me mo MP bi adi. But ufi haiko ya obeso bedu baby no na MP tare da ho na ekwan egu aswat you trying to picture ensure you trying to picture market you trying to picture hospital you trying to picture no asa twere gu ase menu mapa e do ye we nyina wi a the people will still come to you because what they are telling almost said they are ultimately that is the problem.
So you say that because and you know cray MP on all the contract no. No, you see, and now one has been like provided for in our constitution to develop the locality. No, and you want on your MP. Wow, you see, ama you need any now. You be subjected them to scrutiny. That's the DCs and the MCs. What I say, and I did be to MP. That's the ignorance I Ghana for.
Okay,
and for the message Ghana for you see. It is not just about the MP. It's about the community. Our work. Any baby also who say also when it comes to road, when it comes to community development, and yeah MP for the developing community. One who say yeah two about no one parliament. I could shemra. Emrana maybe constitutional. I was say yeah review kakrebi. If you want maybe new things, I was say ba one traso. Now one I say if any say this week. Yenu anumia ewo parliament amusu you yeah papa onya the baby call atanos we think say we should sit on it. They can come out with some some offense committee they can call for it now say yeah private bill yenu George Sam George there were some few issues because of passage of time. Our constitution about gayism, also that is the core business of a parliamentarian.
Okay.
And yeah, if any say so Obabe Road, constituency Amawo, and I don't think say
yes.
And any issue no.
Professor Kwasi Kwaku Mensa Mawuto and Martin and Kanabona Wachapa Usima Edu Enkro. My member Kojo Sanamaba, Mamiko Prof or Sanamaba Kojo. Prof. But all you taxes say any depa. Yana Moday, Yafamu Church, and Yana Day, your moment campus, your mommy. And I am Pencrad or Crana for Yana Pacho.
All right, let me say, sir,
as a my hammer says, Moya here.
Oh,
because Utian Comodina, okay, I'm so down, says a crowd, Abram, common. As a son and go for Kaka. Now, I want to master my sin, so Becassa, but I'm on to master my city also. So I buy no head no hunia.
Kessben 92.9 FM.
What the tunes and any answer more Mocaso, one more crowd. Call Mutifie, Mudipe, Tidabia, Mupa, the Mupibia, Modia, Namu Dipis, and Timbaka, Mukomco. The Omoka Canono. But it be so cabby, Mamma, dear, I'm into.
With the Mamin pass, Obi Casse, yet if maybe COVID, yeah, a pan and so only Juma. In fact, crack of the I think among the various educational institutions I work Ghana, let me say, invest is part and one year Juma throughout COVID. Dear crowd, ye and Tinifi cry. Now, no crowd when say, look, you're penny. I mean, it's something that we have to talk about. And the issue is what we are trumpeting, say, abine, and she say, obey your penny. And the other fact is that, you see, I am very, very careful when I'm discussing this issue. It is not just about this government, because you see, none of the governments in recent time, are you okay, have been able to address our problem.
Okay.
Maminfa.
About Mumpany for no fee, sir, you are not being fair to them because previously 2012 we started, you know, condition of service as compared to now. And yet senior moon pen no dear, but almost feel some come up on home the research allowance nominally at the adina until almost feel say at least. None yet, but and said that the year back a year ba think more or some.
Okay, so you can't you take a sema, mammy fa and Sawin Tuja say in the Fourth Republic, one regime, ono emma. Or ties in the policy, ties in Crawford, a back classroom, no, a papa kufo.
Okay.
Any day, met me a capa say, or no pan or shemra, or peggy,
Kessben 92.9.
Yes, and a man Crawford, as I say, one a back classroom, no, Tinanka, and a year, single spine idiot, and me say, a breaky, yeah, way. Nanka school policy nanka order da. Oh nanka we are better off.
Okay.
Nanka we are far better off.
Okay.
Now me say a single spine no. And I me say nyama bebre aba. Now let me also give this he said I'm not speaking for UTAC. I speak for myself as a member of UTAC. Not an executive of UTAC.
Okay.
Let me issue this disclaimer.
Okay.
Because we are in a we are discussing a very sensitive issue.
Yeah.
I also have my stance.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a member. Now, we are pursuing an agenda to enhance our condition of service. Indeed, in recent time, no, your research allowance, no, there's a promise say like there is some enhancement. I mean, there has been roadmap to enhance it. Now the air can any basic, any the about our disposable income at the end of every month. I know you have one leg of the case. Now, over the legal aspect now, and no, and now Oshas okay, so you was strike. Now I'm saying UPS there. Your friend,
you let it be a chain. I'm sorry for
Debbie, my trim kakra. Let me say. Once again, I don't speak for UPS, but me a lecturer of UPS. Let me say, I'm speaking in my capacity as a Mawuto. As a lecturer of UPS, you know, let me say, UPS management also have the right to implement a policy because they represent the employer on our campus. Let me say, judge, you know, the verdict, you know, school, no, issue letter, say. Based on this letter, you are to resume to work by Monday. What I say? I don't think there's anything, and that is the one of the actions I was say all the vice chancellors should have taken.
Problem, but I'm say and it's a University of Professional Studies.
Yeah.
I issue letter. And the Ama lecturers, you know, say, Omo resume. But what's that?
Sir. Sanity.
Ntie, as it stands now on the show, you know, say disclaimer be signed by say, letter ne din kan by say omo resume na no krabia anim from the UTAC members at work campus and but the UPSC that we know, almost still dasu jina ho say omo resume letter.
Oh yes. No. No, that's a fact.
Okay, two year UTAC member now feel so ma. So be it, but almost start actually.
So that's the implication now. Until something happens, because the disclaimer didn't come from management.
Okay,
it came from
UTAC members.
Members.
And young fan of say University of Professional Studies, most starting lectures. I'm a student at Baby Suya, but UTAC members in the almost strike.
No. Oh, say we can subject the issue to some review because you see, as I mentioned earlier, management there, one position is based on the judgment.
Okay.
And as a rep of government on the campus leading the university.
Okay.
Now, what it means is that the lecturers, the executives of UTAC will now be in a fix. Because with your permission, Maminkai, the verdict certified by the court. The last part, I say, it is hereby ordered that the respondent herein, whether by itself, that is 1, its executives, that is 2, officers 3, members 4, agents 5, servants, employees or the persons to comply with the directive of the National Labour Commission dated 13 January 2022 to, among others, call off the industrial strike action and resume renegotiation with its employers. What I deduce from this is that it is no more about executives, it's about even me, the employee. Because this statement may sound unpopular. UTAC did not engage employees, lecturers. Your management and or engage offense lecturers.
Okay.
What you say? So, the management and my directive now UTAC as a man there is a personal responsibility here, because the verdict is not just about executives, but you, the employee.
Okay.
And this is what must go out there. If there's a directive that offends the employees enter classroom, I think the employee also have a responsibility to say, I'll go or I will not go. Either you will go to ensure say you comply with the directive of the university, or you will not go to comply with the offenders and your personal risk are all taking. But you see, Chairman, yeah, can legal aspect of it.
92.9 FM.
Now, media, me who the wisdom of the judge. Our can say, "Sasem we no, kamunko, na kamunko kan, na mumbra ni kan yembon komono." Because what we say, a buying post channel says, go. I mean, relax the strike and let's negotiate. Because when you are striking, I cannot negotiate with you. What I say? Na kana mi na media na kakra na mi susu ni say na ka was say yem penny for no. One no more. It takes an advantage, because most of the times the law is right, but it may not necessarily solve the problem.
Okay.
So what I say. So at the end of the day, one will ask, in all this, what is the problem? It's ability to pay, ability to pay by the government. Look, it is time we solve the striking issues once and for all. We are always using the immediate term, the short term, but not the long term issue. Now, Eja, let's face the fact. Look, Abaye OTC, any the contemporary problems we are facing, who share a budget, any the compensation, almost 88 billion, almost 40% of total income, I'll be for the year. At the screen, am I? That's another question about maybe sound.
Okay.
But I see, I am urging my senior executives, the UTA executives, to look at alternatives. They should be talking about alternatives, ability to pay. Don't only pursue the interest of increase, but also, because we are from academia, it's assumed we have that wisdom. We have that knowledge. Let's also recommend to government through their agent, the Fair Wage Commission, as well as our various university vice chancellors, how they can even compensate us, because we are part of the body of knowledge. Me pese me tisa en komona you tagbeka say ye pesa percentage we. Now we want to suggest to you, say, use this channel to pay us. Now, there are several universities. One, a friend is what we call IGF, generated funds.
Okay.
You can come out with a proposal to the government. So we think if maybe in the current dispensation, you may not have what it takes to pay this aspect of it. What for the UPSC lecturer? And you know why? Because management has taken an action based on the verdict from the courts.
Okay.
And as a lecturer, you are caught between asking yourself whether I should respect my employers or respect my union.
Okay.
These are critical questions.
And which one of them will pay you?
Thank you.
And also, so Madison to the question. Yeah.
Ghana, in Ghana, the average staff, you will go bankrupt within 3 weeks if you are not paid. Now the other issue is the unions. When you're on strike, nobody pays you, but the unions will invest. I mean, try and give you something stipends to sustain you. The question is, does UTAC National have that capacity to pay us when the government says they won't pay us?
Prof. Machano Professor Kwaku Mensah Mawuto, bringing the time to 43 minutes after 8. Prof.
Okay. I'm saying and I resonate with his submission. But me, the hami pa is the fact that Parliament pa na chief
Kessben 92.9
ko
FM.
place private bill, member bill. Na members, the sponsors no. One no ending komo. Ama one grand sign. It has a lot of, it opens a lot of gap for serious questioning. And to Ebani say, no, this is, I mean, we should be serious. What does he say? Nipa Tupa said they were not aware, but even though they were of the view, say there's some conversation going on. Now, after what place we not one more to withdraw.
Say you
It is questionable.
Okay.
And sometimes because our mind be so anakasani pano. By now we're losing the position.
Nanka yepe another bisano, but it look as if say he's not ready to talk to the media. We are now sending message. Oh friend on PK. Yeah, we are no producers are trying, but
So very serious because Parliament business is a serious business.
Okay.
Now, yes, now Udino is becoming a question mark.
Okay.
Because I'm saying, I say some levy cake be buy. Papa, are not done prayer. Honorable, are not done prayer.
I know go.
Okay. Emma, I'm say actually response like I free. Nipana. Oka say like no cake no ban nipa as you. They say the Oka no cry contradicted what you said as are not done prayer. And the position of a chief whip no. Should not be relegated to some of these things. Okay. I mean, you should be very truthful. You should be plain to the facts. What I say, but it's an indictment on honorable and not on prayer. Say, wow, call it what tro? Say, one I can't wait no. I withdraw. I'm not happy with that at all. Yeah,
Prof, thank you very much.